Hello guys, today I would like to show you some other type of applications in our showroom. I'd like to start with metal weaving. So this would be this kind of application. Basically we are talking about the normal fabric but made with metal cords. It can be copper cords, brass cords, aluminum cords, steel cords or whatever. And I would like to show you this three type of applications. This is a softer one, and look, it almost seems pierced, like made with the laser. So depends on the angle, the decoration changed completely. This one, it's a particular one. This is the other type of fabric. It's basically metal cords put together with the normal textile cords, and this is the effect, as you can see. And also in this case, depends on the angle, the decoration changed completely. This one, it's a very solid one, and also here you can see the effect. We are basically talking about this type of material, which can be even soft. But after the decoration, it changed completely its aspect. You can just try to imagine the use of this application in the interior design. So, for example, the semi-transparent walls. Or many other things you can do with this kind of product. The other thing I would like to show you, it's cork. You know, cork, it's well known as insulating material because it absorbs moisture. It's used, for example, under the floor panels. Because, as I said before, it absorbs moisture and it keeps the surface warm. So before, it wasn't possible to decorate this kind of material. It was used just for bags or shoes, or you know, some simple applications. But imagine if we can decorate it and use it as a wallpaper. It would be the other application for this amazing material. So as you can see, our decoration do not cover, as always, the characteristics of this very natural and very particular material, but gives that something more to that. The other thing I would like to show you. Sorry guys, this is very heavy actually. This is a hardened glass. So as you can see, the tempered one actually. On the front it's smooth, on the back instead has this kind of almost lenticular aspect, you can see, and this aspect comes from the moment when it was made, when it was exposed on the tempering process. So basically the glass was almost liquid and took probably the surface of the oven, probably made of stone. And as you can see, afterwards it was decorated. That's the effect. It's almost 3D effect. The other thing. Milled brass. So basically it was milled, and afterwards it was decorated. It remains glossy. So that was the material, and this is how it looks after the decoration. I would like to mark that I do not like to use the word printing, because in this case we are not talking about the printing but about the decoration. And I hope you can notice that watching our applications. The other example is this one. This is a lampshade of one of our Polish customers, and please notice this was banned before decoration, but please notice that our printer is able not only to decorate here, but also here with the same printing cycle. Of course, the white background, it was there before, and afterwards it was decorated. You have to know that our printing heads of our Practicas family are able to be lifted up to 30 centimeters. The other very particular application is this one. This is a glass mosaic mounted on the sort of net, and this can be used as a, I don't know, maybe in the kitchen, on the kitchen walls, or maybe in the bathroom. And this is very resistant because it was printed on the back. Afterwards it was mounted on this kind of net, and it is completely resistant to humidity, to scratches, as the decoration is on the other side of glass. And of course, it was decorated, painted with varnished on the back, and mounted on this kind of net. So you have to always keep in mind the type of application and how you would like to use it. So, for example, if you want to decorate the floor panels, you have to keep in mind that it's going to be an exposure for different kind of strains, like scratches, like mechanic strains. In the case of clothing, it's different. You know, it's not exposure on the mechanical strains as a floor, for example. Here, it's porcelain mosaic. This is the same. It can be used in bathrooms, in kitchens, wherever. You see, it's been decorated after the processes of normal processes dedicated to porcelain. The other thing, I think it's for people who has something to do with furnitures market, floor markets, and stuff like that. This is very, very simple wood decoration. So, very simple one. In this case, for example, the blue range. But that's what I mean. Imagine that photo camera or scanner or other tools like that are able to capture 16.5 million of colors. And with digital printing system, it is possible to reproduce all of them in a very, very easy way. The last application I would like to show you now, it's this one. This is basically an aluminium wire opening, you know, the thing you can put inside the meeting table, so we can let the wires get inside. And also in this case, you see, the decoration is has this kind of effect. I'm looking for the other one, which is very particular because it was printed with transparent ink, but unfortunately I cannot find it now. I don't know where it is. Probably someone took it. So I would like to show you this one instead. Please notice that it was printed on flat, but thanks to our high pressure pumps, the ink comes inside. You see, I hope you can see it easily. It's decorated even inside the holes. Okay, so I think for now it's already too much information. If you have, as always, if you have any kind of question, please feel free to contact us by chat, by email, and see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.